This is a good day.
It is a good day.
Hey gang, welcome back to Talking to Orville, your number one source for all things going on in the 25th century. It's an extra special live stream today. Not only is it my birthday today, another dang birthday every freaking year, you guys, but we're also looking forward to an all new episode of the Orville New Horizons Gently Falling Rain. And it looks like it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a doozy. First off, thank you very much, Chris Ray and Derper1979 for those awesome super chats for my birthday. Thank you so much. Chris says, happy birthday. Have an Orville-tastic fun day. And Derper says, happy birthday, JP. Hail Avis. Hail Avis indeed, but I don't want to offend followers of the Kelly. I, for one, am a follower of Dural from episode 4, If the Stars Should Appear. But hey, that's just me. I just think he has a special set of skills that are pretty awesome. I'm not going to deny somebody with a special set of skills. Hey, what's going on? Official channel member Brian Dawkins over there in Ontario. Archimage Frey, Curtis Tate, Rick Rarick. Thank you guys for stopping by this special birthday show. But also, I think this is the very first time this season of the Orville that this is not only an extra live show, but it's a live pre-show explosion. We'll still be doing on Friday the post-show explosion, so we could talk about what happened in the latest episode, Gently Falling Rain, which I cannot wait to start talking about. Mark Lawrence, thank you so much for that happy birthday super chat. You are all helping to keep the lights on here all summer long as we celebrate the Orville until August. I mean, we're going to be celebrating a lot longer than that, but the big celebrations are all the way through August. So thank you very much, you guys. Happy birthday and hail Avis to you too, Mark Lawrence. Happy birthday, Japes. Okay, here's a question. Your pick 36 says, happy birthday, Japes. Are you from Chicago? Because people from Chicago call me Japes. It must be a regional thing. My buddy Parvesh China, he's from Chicago. He'd always call me Japes. My other buddy, David Rozowski, he's from Chicago. He would call me Japes. So that's a fun thing. But maybe you're from somewhere completely different. We'll have to wait and find out. Owensboro, Kentucky. I got a little Chicago stuff going on in Owensboro, I guess. Your pick 36. Thank you very much. The Ninja Forever, the OG Ninja Assassin. Happy birthday, JP. Thank you very much. What's up, Jeff B? Get an end piece of cake with icing flour, JP. Oh, I had a piece of cake today that had no corners at all because it was a round piece of cake. Jessica came home during her lunch break and she brought me a small little tiny round cake for one, and I ate it. It was delicious. It was chocolate, had berries on top, and it made me sleepy. So I decided about an hour 40 minutes ago I was like, I'm gonna lay down for a minute. This cake made me sleepy. Must have had a lot of sugar in it or something. And so right before I started this live stream, I took a power nap. And man, that power nap had the power because I woke up very groggy, which is what happens when you get 15 minutes of sleep at a time. But I'm waking up thanks to you guys. I got my water right here. I got my lights on in my face. I got a little fan on, which I love. I bought this new fan, kind of like a little air conditioner fan. So it's a fan which blows air like a fan does, but it also, you put water in it with ice and it'll put a little bit of a mist out, so it helps cool you down in these hot summer weather that we have here in my part of the world. Archmage Frey, any cake can be a cake, for one, if you believe. That's true. When I was a younger man, I had much bigger pieces of cake that were a piece of cake for one, because I believed. I definitely believed back in the day. Now I'm like, oh, one piece is pretty good. I wish I could have Jessica Zorg give me cake. Yeah, she'd be anyone who wants to give me cake. I would love to have them give me cake. It's wonderful. Now, actually, right now, I was supposed to be talking to Scott Grimes, interviewing him, but he had to postpone until tomorrow, which is awesome. I'm so glad he had to do that because before I was not allowed to talk to him about the upcoming episode, Gently Falling Rain. But now, since when we talk tomorrow afternoon, the episode would have aired, and now we could talk about nothing but Gently Falling Rain. And when it comes to the phrase Gently Falling Rain, remember last time we were talking about what does it mean? Where does it come from? Is it from a story? Is it from a song? Now there's a Cynthia something you guys mentioned that has some song that has the phrase Gently Falling Rain, but it doesn't seem like a song that Seth would be aware of. So I did some research. There is this really awesome song that does seem like a song Seth would be aware of from the Waking Ned Divine soundtrack that does have the phrase Gently Falling Rain. And it's and the lyrics to the song has stuff like when the darkness lifts, has a bunch of lines in it that I'm like, oh, this reminds me of the Krill. I'm thinking it might be from that song. I don't know. I don't think it's called Gently Falling Rain, but it's kind of like an Irish limerick type of song. Check it out. The lyrics very much reminded me of a Krill type situation / love song type situation, which makes me think of Talia and Ed, which it very much looks like. I'm pretty much 100%, 124%, I guess I could say, sure that Talia is returning in the newest episode. And in the trailer, we could see her lifting up a knife in front of all the people. I was thinking maybe she's a leader, but also I'm thinking you guys have been bringing this up for a couple of years now about how you want to see Talia be carrying Ed's love child. That you guys want Ed and Talia to have a baby, a Krill human baby. And I was always like, oh, I don't want that. That just seems too far-fetched. Now it doesn't seem too far-fetched, you guys. What if Talia got pregnant with a human baby, and which of course on the Krill planet would seem like an abomination. She could probably tell a story, oh, she was overtaken by the captain and he had his way with her, something like that. Maybe she has a half human, half Krill baby as an abomination, and when she's in front of the crowd and she raises a knife, maybe, as we know, when a Krill raises a knife, it's because they're going to stab something with it. What if she's planning on sacrificing the baby in front of all the Krill in order to make a statement of some sort? Wouldn't that be horrible? Wouldn't that be a big to-do when it comes to writing a story within an episode of the Orville? What if she's going to be making a statement with that human Krill baby, which is Ed's child, you guys? Don't know if this is going to happen at all. She could just be waving a knife around saying, I'm Krill. Krills are awesome. Krills come first. We'll have to wait tonight. I'll be watching it tonight. 11 p.m. tonight. I'll be staying up. It's past my bedtime. I'm going to be staying up and watching Gently Falling Rain. Also, I'm really interested to see if something happens between Ed and Kelly in this episode in the environmental simulator. They're going to have some Western fun, Wild West fun, Ancient West fun in tonight's episode. And Seth just said a little while ago, he recommended that with this episode, we all get our popcorn ready because he says this one is a movie. We'll see. I'm sure it's as big as a movie, and I'm sure it has a very long running time. It's going to be interesting to see how long this episode is. I'm guessing it won't be more than an hour and a half, but I mean, back in the day, 80 minutes to 90 minutes was a full movie length. So we might be getting in the 80 some minute mark with tonight's episode. George Garcia says, your baby theory is intense. That is intense. I agree. I think that's a harsh thing to happen. But of course, they'll save the baby at the end, just in the nick of time. Hopefully they'll change Talia's heart and make her say, okay, you're right. We should try to make this work between the humans and the Krill. I actually do love my baby. It's got cute eyebrows. It's the only Krill to actually have eyebrows, which is pretty awesome. Well, I cannot wait to find out. But the theory works within the Orville universe from what I've seen. but also I get worried because, I just said, oh, they'll save the baby at the end. They'll change your mind. That's not how the Orville usually always works, though. Sometimes they have the harshest thing, the most realistic ending happen. I hope they don't do that with a baby. I'd like to have a happy ending when it comes to a baby. We already had a sad ending kind of in About a Girl with Topa when Topa was a baby. So I'd love it to actually just leave this krill baby alone, please. The Brown Guy, thank you so much for that birthday super chat. Happy birthday, JP. All the best. Since it's so hot out there, are you having an ice cream cake? Ooh, give me a Fudgy the Well. That sounds pretty good. No, did not have ice cream cake, but now I kind of want one. But I don't think I can have one because I already had regular cake. And then tonight, in a couple hours, we're going to go out and there's a new burger joint in my town. We're going to go to the new fancy burger joint and see how that goes for my birthday. That's a pretty dark prediction, JP, but sounds fascinating. I agree with you. I think that sounds dark, but I think they can do it if they wanted to. But heck, there might not be a baby at all. Maybe she just has some old dude's head in a box, and she's gonna Katniss Everdeen in the head with a knife. They've done it before. That's actually the one scene in the Orville, the entire series. So I'm like, oh, that kind of disturbing. Remember when that krill dude was stabbing that human head with a knife? Holding it up. I did not like that then. I don't want to see that now, but we'll have to wait and see. I can handle it if I have to. Chris Ray, thank you again for another super chat. Recently joined the Jaloja squad, and you also followed Dural. Gotta love them special set of skills that can build a biodome spaceship. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate it. 1,000 Ways to Die in the Expanse. Oh yes, I remember in Shadow Realms in one of my reviews. I don't know if it was the official companion episode or my first impression. I said, I wonder why there's no stars in that arachnid expanse. And then I was like, oh, that's why they call it an expanse. There's no stars. Totally makes sense. Duh, JP. They had no stars because it's an expanse. It's like I never sci-fi'd before. Curtis Tate says, I have always predicted that Talia would have Ed's baby. I never wanted that to be a thing, but it might actually happen in this episode. So for everyone that predicted a baby, said they wanted that thing, kudos to you if that ends up being true. But also if it ends up not being true, still kudos to you. Making predictions is what it's all about. That's part of the fun of shows like the Orville and communities like ours. JP, make a Gilliac Trash Waste Management Company logo for a shirt. Oh, that's a good one. Archmage Frey, that is a really good one. I haven't designed a shirt in a while. People weren't really haven't really been buying shirts lately, so I'm like, oh, I'll concentrate more on just putting out content for people to watch. Obadajah. Abadajah says it will happen eventually. Everything shall happen in the universe. This has all happened before, and it will all happen again. DC crossover. Who should we have? What DC property would be good to cross over into the Orville universe? In fairy stories, there's another toy maker. Ooh, there's Geppetto. Matrix Revolutions. The Orville Revolutions. Abadajah says, people haven't been buying shirts because it's too hot to wear any. Yeah, it's too hot to wear shirts out here too, but I wear them anyway. We actually, as a family, we joined the gym this week. And so all three of us went to the gym together. Me, Jessica, and our kid. And after we were done working out, we went and sat in the dry sauna. And this was a really hot day. We sat in the dry sauna for 15 minutes. It was absolute torture, but we got out. We went outside, and it felt like it was the fall. It felt so chilly outside. It felt so chilly inside the car, but it was incredibly hot. It was like 100 degrees outside, but we all felt Like, it was really cool. Amanda Stevens, thank you so much for that super chat and that fun bird sticker celebrating. I assume celebrating my birthday, but even more importantly, celebrating the new episode of the Orville. Oh, I'm so excited for tonight, you guys. I'm barely gonna be able to contain myself. I might have to make a couple more videos before we even get there, if I had time. Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah, they do some time traveling there. Uh-oh. What about Admiral Halsey, though, when it comes to Legends of Tomorrow? Might be a little bit of a cross-contamination character-wise. If his character shows up. Rick, The Flash. As long as it's CW Flash and not the actual movie world Flash. Because that dude's gone crazy. He can time travel and cross dimensions. Ooh, what if the multiphasic people are actually all speedsters? Yeah, because the multiphasic people, as we learned, they seem to be multiversal people as well. They can probably go through time and they can cross dimensions. And they can create their own timelines, their own universes. Wow, that was a crazy idea as well. Yeah, nothing but Victor Garber's everywhere. The fast clown is faster than Flash. Hobo Flash clowns, you guys.